So today we have a 30-minute full body Vinyasa flow. This is going to be a challenging and dynamic and fun practice. You're going to get your flexibility, you're going to get your mobility. The kind of more stiffness you have in the body, the more stiffness you have in the mind. But just on the other side of that, if you focus your attention on your breath, all the goodness of yoga will come to the surface. And that's when you start to see that you can begin to change the way you feel. You can begin to quieten those wild thoughts in your head, ease that anxiety, and really start to bring out that brightness and that spark back. This is an all levels class. You don't need anything else except for this and your mat and your breath and your attention. We're going to begin today in a child's pose. And I have these blocks here. I say you just need your mat, and you just do need your mat. But I have blocks because I will illustrate how to use them kind of throughout the practice, and you will over time get to understand that it's a good thing to have. So I encourage you to get a set of blocks. You're going to extend your arms out in front of you, coming into a child's pose. Reach your fingers, melt the hips back and down. And if you're having sharp pains in your knees and your hips, you can always place a towel underneath the back of your calves just to sit down to give yourself a bit of relief. Take a moment to close your eyes and just focus your attention on your breath, setting the intention to commit to the next 30 minutes of focused breathing. And really letting go any of the other desires, any other expectations. Just trust that whatever it is that you're looking for will be on the other side of your breath and your attention. Take a deep breath in, fill the back of your lungs. Open mouth, exhale to release. Inhale, walk your hands to the left-hand side of your mat. Stack your right hand on top of the left. Ground the palm, wrap the right shoulder down, and sit the hips back. Breathe into the right side. Now, when I began my yoga practice, I would say that my mind was completely riddled with anxiety and depression. It was just an absolute mess. Inhale, walk your hands to the center. Exhale, off to the other side. Left hand stacks on top of the right. Ground and pull. And I came to yoga because of the back pain I was experiencing and the stiffness. And I found this incredible stillness after every practice. And it started very small and subtly. And as the more consistent I was with my practice, the more calm my mind went. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, rise up to tabletop. We're going to move into a puppy's pose. Extend your arms out in front of you. And lower the hips back and down. And breathe. And what I found was that there was this internal inertia of the mind. So if I stop practicing, the internal cog starts to spin faster and faster, and it becomes harder for me to stay behind my thoughts and quieten my mind. But as I practice more consistently, that inertia begins to slow down and everything becomes brighter and richer and sweeter. Inhale, walk your hands to the back of your mat, coming into a tabletop position. Square yourself off. Inhale, cow, lower the belly, look forward. Exhale, cat, round and curl into the spine. Press. 2 more. Inhale, cow, belly lowers, look forward. Exhale, cat, round. Inhale, cow. Anteriorly tuck the tailbone. Gaze up. Exhale, cat, round and press. Tuck your toes, walk your hands a little bit forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, down dog. Send the hips up and melt your heels down. Take a moment to arrive into this first down dog, perhaps pedaling your legs out. I like to wag my tail, lowering my heels. You want to press evenly in between the mat. Spread your fingers wide. Press them into the ground. Your hands are a little bit wider than shoulder width distance. You're going to bend your knees, especially if your hamstrings are tight like mine. Get your belly down towards the thighs. Press, wrap the elbows in, and then lower the heels. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts up into the sky. Hold and breathe. Stay here. Options to stay. Otherwise, you can lower your left elbow to the ground and then open the hip up, squeezing the right heel towards your bum. You can do some big circular motions with the right knee. If the elbow is down, you can raise it up. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg extends up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Come forward and squeeze. Inhale, crisscross downward dog. So right foot stacks in front of the left. And sit the hips back. Inhale, right knee comes into the nose. Exhale, 3-legged dog, right leg extends up and back. And release, place the foot back down to a down dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg rises up to hold. Options to stay, open up the hip, or you can lower the right elbow into the floor, squeezing the right heel to the bum, and then big circles with the knee. And I can tell you that no matter what body shape, age, strength, whatever, yoga is for everyone. It may not look like what you think it might need to look like, but it doesn't need to look like anything. It just needs to be synchronized movements with your breath, as subtle as can be. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg extends up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Come forward and squeeze. Inhale, crisscross forward. It's crisscross down dog. Left foot stacks on top of the right. Lower the hips back and press evenly between your hands. Inhale, knee to nose, left knee comes into squeeze. Exhale, three-legged dog, left leg comes up into the sky and release, down dog. Inhale, walk your hands slowly to the back of your mat. Bend into your heels, sit the hips back, coming into a malasana, wide-legged yogi squat. Feel the relief in the shoulders. Inhale, extend both arms out in front of you. Exhale, extend through the back of the legs and fold. Interlace the hands behind your back. Squeeze your elbows together. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, fold and release. Release the hands down to the ground. Have your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width distance apart. Inhale, left arm reaches up into the sky. Easy twist, open up through the chest. Exhale, place the hand back down. Inhale, right arm reaches. Bend into the left leg, straighten out the right. Exhale, down one more time. Inhale, easy twist. Bend the right knee, left leg straightens, look up. Exhale, left hand comes back down. Inhale, right arm reaches, bend into the left knee, right leg straightens, right arm up. Exhale, down, well done. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, fold and release. Heel toe your feet to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly roll up to standing. Allow your arms to hang. And when you get to the top, begin to do some shoulder rolls from left to right. Bring in some rotation into the hips, shifting the gaze over the shoulder, sending the eyes to the back of the room, even wider if you can. You can bring your arms into play. Bring your full range of hip motion coming all the way down into the hamstrings, rotating all the way down to the side. And release. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, high and wide. Exhale, fold and let that go. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten the spine. Exhale, plank. Ripple forward. Options to lower your knees if that feels good. Take a deep breath in, shift forward, wrap the elbows in. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Nice and slow, elbows scraping your side. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra. Lift the back of the neck up. Exhale, fold and release. Well done. Inhale, cobra. Lift the back of the neck up. Exhale to release. Tuck your toes, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, tabletop. Right over the knees. Exhale, down dog. Send the hips up. Multi heels down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg lifts up into the sky. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Come forward and tap. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg extends up and back. Exhale, runner's lunge. Right foot steps onto the outside of the right hand. So the right foot, right hand. Lower the back knee to the floor. Inhale, supported side plank. Right leg comes up to the sky. Right arm reaches up into the sky. Options to stay. Move into a quick Chapasana. I've done this before. It's one of my new favorite stretches. Kick into the palm. Oh, that feels good. If you have the foot, you can release, extend, bring the hip down to the floor. Place the hand down to the ground. Now reach your left arm alongside your ear. Hold and breathe. So we're on opposite hand and knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, elbow to knee, curl. Inhale, reach and kick. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more. Inhale. Exhale, nice. Squeeze here. Tuck your left toes. Plant your left hand. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg extends up and back. Exhale, step through a low lunge. Right foot comes in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Have a nice soft bend to the back knee. Arms reach up. You're going to square yourself to the front. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Arms alongside your ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pyramid pose. You're going to straighten the front leg and fold. Now, this is where I like to have my blocks. You're going to press into the ground. Draw back on the right hip. And just bring your chest forward and down. Inhale, low lunge, bend to the front knee. Exhale, press and straighten. Inhale, low lunge, come into the front knee. Look forward. As you exhale, step off, standing L, left leg comes up into the sky. Actively send the left heel into the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. And release. Inhale, chair. Utkatasana, sit down into the heels. Arms reach up into the sky. Exhale, fold, and let that go. Inhale, halfway lift to prepare. Exhale, plank, step back. Inhale, shift forward, wrap the elbows in. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. So lower to half plank. Inhale, up dog, straighten your arms. Squeeze your thighs, look up and arch back. Exhale, down dog, send the hips up and lower your heels down. Well done. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg rises. Press evenly between your hands. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, come forward and squeeze. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, runner's lunge, left foot steps onto the outside of the left hand, also called a lizard lunge. Lower the right knee to the floor. Inhale, supported side plank. Left leg comes up, left arm up. Find the balance. Spread the fingers of the right hand. Options to stay, you can bend into the left leg and kick into the hand. Oh, this just feels really good for some reason. Just kick it, squeeze, nice. Release the leg. Hip comes down to the floor. You can place the left hand come down to the ground. Right hand comes alongside your ear. Hold and breathe. Nice square shape, belly towards the floor. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, elbow to knee and curl. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Tuck your right toes. Place the right hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg rises up into the sky. Exhale, step through low lunge. Left foot comes in between your hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Rise up onto the feet, double bend to the knees. It's nice to find the even weight, so sink yourself into the middle. There's a tendency for your body to lean forward, so sit your chest back, tuck the toe, tuck the tailbone, and then drive the heel onto the back of the mat. Arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, pyramid. You're going to press, straighten, and fold. Draw back on the left hip. Again, option for the blocks, or you can just press into the ground. Press and draw back on the left hip. So you can square the sitting bones to the front. Inhale, low lunge, bend into the left knee. Open up the chest. Exhale, pyramid pose, press and straighten. Release. Inhale, bend into the left knee. Look forward and prepare. Exhale, standing L. Right leg comes up into the sky. Relax the back of the neck. You want to press down through the left heel to raise the right heel up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold and release. Well done. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift to prepare. Exhale, chaturanga this time. Step back to plank and lower halfway. Keeping the breath, exhaling all the way down. Inhale, up dog, squeeze. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Well done. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg rises. Exhale, runner's lunge, right foot on the outside of the right hand. Prepare. Inhale, side plank, Vashisthasana on the right side. So right leg comes up into the sky, right arm reaches. You can always lower the left knee if that feels good. With control, you're going to squeeze the right knee into your chest and step forward, coming into a low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Rise up into the sky. Hold and breathe. Find balance. So if you find yourself
wobbling. You may need to create a bit of space in between your legs. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, pyramid pose. Press and fold. Just this one time. Come forward, place the hands down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg extends up and back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, cross over and tap. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Exhale, step through low lunge. Right foot comes in between your hands. From here, big transition. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Step off onto the right leg. Left leg reaches into the sky. Arms reach up. Hold and breathe. Now, just as an exercise, we're going to reverse that process. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, low lunge. You're going to bend into the right leg. Hands come down, left leg steps back. Nice. With control, inhale, rise up once again. Left knee reaches into the sky. Exhale, figure four. Left foot stacks. Hands come to prayer. Sit back. You want to sit the hips down. Take the sitting bones and open them up behind you. Flex the left toes. Hands come to prayer. Focus your breath. Focus your eyes. Your drishti. Release. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Left leg reaches into the sky. Exhale, low flying warrior. Hands come to prayer. Left leg steps back or extends back. Capital T shape. With control, high crescent lunge. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, chaturanga. Hands down. Lower halfway in your plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the hips up and melt the heels down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg rises. Exhale, step through lizard lunge. Left foot steps into the outside of the left hand. Inhale, side plank Vashisthasana. Left leg comes up into the sky. Left arm reaches up. Find balance. You want to engage your core to extend up and out the fingers. Draw the left knee to the chest. Step forward, low lunge. Nice. Rise up. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Double bend to the knees, arms alongside the ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Press and straighten and fold. Come forward, place the hands down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg rises. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Cross over and tap. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg extends up and back. Exhale, step through low lunge. Left foot comes in between the hands. Inhale, step off. Right knee reaches into the chest. Arms reach up. And from here, we're going to reverse the process. Same thing. Placing the right leg back. Hands come down. Move through low flying warrior. Come to a low lunge. Now with control, we're going to rise back up. Find the focus. Rise up. Right knee reaches. Arms rise up. Exhale, figure four. Right foot stacks. Flex the toes. Hands come to prayer. Sit back and breathe. Open the chest. Shoulders back. Release. One-legged Tadasana. Right knee lifts up into the sky. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, low flying warrior. Leg back. Chest down. Strong capital T shape. With control, touch the foot back down. Inhale. High crescent lunge, arms reach up. Exhale, chaturanga, hands come down, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, squeeze, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog, send the hips up, melt the heels down. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg rises. Exhale, runner's lunge, right foot steps into the outside of the right hand. Inhale, side plank Vashisthasana. Right limb up, right leg up. Hold and breathe. Squeeze the right knee into the chest. Step forward, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Rise up into the feet, double bend. Arms reach up, then drive the heel into the back of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Press and fold. Feel the stretch on the right hamstring. Place the hands down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg extends up and back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, cross over and hold. Extend the limbs out, place it down, open up, fallen star or fallen triangle. So turn on the heels, you're going to sink in and lift the hips up. Reach to the left limbs, open up to the front body, and release. Left hand comes back down. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg extends up and back. Exhale, step through a low lunge. Right foot comes in between your hands. Big transition. Inhale, step off, one-legged Tadasana. Left knee reaches into the sky. And we're going to reverse the process once again. Hands come down, left leg comes back. See if you can touch your hands and your feet at the same time. Low lunge. Inhale, rise up, one-legged Tadasana. Left knee reaches, arms reach up. Exhale, eagle this time, so left leg over, left arm under, wrap up, and sit down. Now, you don't need to get the squeeze all the way around. What's important is that you are squeezing your thighs and your elbows together, so your foot doesn't have to go all the way around, your arms don't even have to go underneath one another. You just want to squeeze in, and then make sure that your knees and your elbows are in line. I'm just mindful of this microphone here. There we go. Release, one-legged Tadasana. Left leg reaches, arms rise up. Exhale, low flying warrior, hands come to prayer, chest down, left leg back, hold. Find the balance with control. Inhale, touch the foot back down, arms reach up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, chaturanga, hands down to the floor and lower halfway, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze your thighs, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the hips up and melt the heels down. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg rises. Exhale, step through runner's lunge, left foot on the outside of the left hand. Inhale, side plank Vashisthasana, left limbs up, left arm up, reach. Squeeze the left knee into your chest. Step forward, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Rise up onto the feet, double bend to the knees, arms reach up. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid. Press and fold. Hands come forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg comes up and back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Extend the limbs out, place it down. Inhale, fallen star, fallen triangle, turn on the heels. Open up through the chest. Reach to the right pinky. Release, right hand comes back down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Exhale, step through low lunge. Left foot comes in between the hands. Big transition. Inhale, rise up onto the left foot. Right knee draws into the chest. Arms reach up. We're going to pulse that one more time with control. Low lunge. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Rise up. Right knee reaches. Exhale, eagle. Right leg comes over. Right arm comes under. Wrap up and sit down. So you want to squeeze. Again, lower the hips. Focus the breath. And release. One-legged Tadasana. Right knee lifts, arms rise. Exhale, low flying warrior. Hands come to prayer. Right leg back, chest down. Find the balance. With control, inhale. High crescent lunge. Arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, chaturanga. Hands down to the ground. And lower halfway. Elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the hips up and melt the heels down. Well done. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg rises. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your shin through and down. So you want to make sure that your right knee is on the outside of the right hip. So you have your knee, then your hip in the central line. If your hip is sore, you can take your block and place it underneath your bum. Otherwise, alternatively, you can always lay on your back and do a figure four. So find your comfortable variation. Close your eyes. Come into either your elbows or you stay on your hands or come all the way down. Close the eyes and breathe. So obviously, you're not looking for any sharp pains here. This is always a bit of a tricky one. And if you're feeling uncertain about this version, it's best to go onto your back and you can figure four, right foot stacks on top of the left. And release. I'm going to press back to a downward facing dog, just to let the hip go. Inhale, left leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, half pigeon through on the other side. Probably a little bit easier to illustrate on the side first, so you can always take your block and place it underneath your hip so you can rest yourself. And as you rest here, your body allows itself to relax. So always to remember, left knee on the outside of the left hip. So if you find that your left knee is in the center, move it to the far edge of the mat, and then you can lower yourself down. And release. You can just make your way onto your bum, extend your legs out in front of you, pat your hamstrings down. And from here, we're going to extend the legs out onto the front of the sitting bones. Arms reach up, take a nice deep breath in, exhale, shift forward, and release. Inhale to roll up. Exhale, we're going to lower down onto our back. Draw the right knee to your chest, give it a good squeeze. And from here, you're going to draw the knee in and just slightly out towards the right shoulder. And supine twist, lower it over to the left-hand side. Look up and over the right shoulder. And release, right knee draws in. Give it a good squeeze and exchange it out with the left. Left leg comes in, flex your left toes, flex your right toes, draw in and slightly out. Exhale, supine twist, load over to the right, look up and over the left shoulder. And release, draw both knees in. We're going to come into our second to last pose, coming into happy baby, taking the outer blades of the feet. You're going to draw the knees in and gently rock from left to right. If this is a little bit too much for your hips, you're going to take hold of your kneecaps instead and gently sway from left to right. It's pretty much the same thing. All I'm asking is for you to keep your spine long and flat on the ground, and then over time you can begin to increase the stretch, work your way from your shins all the way to the outer blades of the feet. And release, draw both knees in, give yourself a giant squeeze. Inhale, raise the forehead up to the knees. Take a moment just to bring in some gratitude for your self-practice. And release and relax into Savasana. Well done. Take up some space, take a deep breath in to fill. Open your mouth, exhale to release. Once again, inhale. Exhale. See if you can lay still in your Savasana. Just noticing whatever comes up for you and seeing if you can just focus your attention on your breath and do so without any effort. So instead of trying to force your direction of your attention, just simply let all that go, step back, and just witness whatever comes up. Now I'm going to leave you here in your Savasana just to enjoy a few more rounds of breath. I'm going to encourage you to do just a couple more than you normally would. Thank you so much for putting such amazing effort into your self-practice and all the support into this channel. If you fancy any more of these kind of practices, I have plenty more. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I will see you here for another practice. Namaste.